realise where it could take you. Opening bounce, the main stadium on a Saturday afternoon. Umpire Marquette's number 6 to put it down. And Sandilands looms large in all respects. Tippett. Sandler's blocked his run. Chance for Mitchell after the loose ball. Strong tackle by Spur. Then goes Neal for the football.
Wouldn't have been a surprise to see it called either way. Neal used Dawson, now gets the ball to Spur, and they drive through the outer side. Maybe that's where they want to attack from, but the ball falls into the arms of Reece Shaw. Cunningham quickly gets the footy. Low one. Tippett's been very busy early. 39-21 for the year. Second behind Buddy Franklin, who had 47 majors for the year, all in home and away footy.
We spoke about last night, the ball drop in this blustery breeze, very difficult sometimes. From behind, Rampy climbed over Pike, didn't mean to. That's how it happened though. Ballantyne's hand pass, missed by Fife there, taken by Mundy. Loose ball just outside the 50. Walters, 55 metres out, lines up, vacant goal square, one bounce goal. An embarrassment of riches across half forward. They were virtually lining up to see who would get that.
Well, this is the first time they've gone inside their attacking 50. There's Walters, such a clever player. That's his 39th goal for the year, and a great reaction. And this crowd is a light.
Working past now. Kennedy's had 30 touches the last 10 games, so 5 first game back. He's going to have a big challenge keeping Kennedy quiet.
Look at Hanbury, so busy burrowing in. And unlucky, I reckon, to be called for holding the ball there. Sandilands to Pearce.
Daniel Pearce away then. This ball will drop straight down. What's that? Be in front. Ballantyne was.
That's Pike off the ball. He's been very physical, hasn't he, in the early part of this game, Pike?
Someone probably got in his ear. Ballantyne throws everything at this kick, and he's got it. Cleared the fence. Wonderful effort. Well, he
recovery. Looping handball for Walters. He's been very busy going through his hands a lot. Not sure about the kick. Goods. Not a good bounce for him, but he sat, waited. Bad handball away. Rampy got it away to Goods again, and out of bother for the time being through Mitchell.
Mitchell intended for Reid, swooping on it. Hanbury inside, taken by Jack. Then it was left half forward. Towers on the stretch. 55 metres out. Nobody initially inside the forward 50. They're flooding back now. Towers. There's the extra number for Fremantle deep. He goes short.
That's a great kick.
Distance will not be a problem. Kick is on the way, and it confounds everybody. Does a little left to right work. Reid feeds it back to Jetta. Stuttering approach, then the kick inside the forward 50, and Towers. Well, moments ago. Towers, kick is on the way. That's more like it, Tim. Explain that to me. That's just taken off.
Getting a lot of the footy. Kennedy, Hanbury. That's better for Sydney. Important players for them. Well done. Jack burst his way through. Got the ball across to McGlynn eventually from Reid, and he was taken high.
Sydney, that's enough. Sydney, you have the free kick.
The breeze does the work.
Just kick it hard.
Didn't kick it hard enough. She didn't bring it. Didn't allow enough.
It really looks like it's in their heads now, doesn't it?
Yeah. Sandilands once more. Tippett in front. Sandilands wins over the top, but straight to Brandon Jack. It was at Lloyd that time. Lloyd, Cunningham swings it out. McGlynn pushed off it a little too easily. Hill, quick hands. Barlow, Sheridan inside the forward 50. Pavlich was up. Walters onto a loose ball. Snaps and gets his second.
Look at Walters there. He arrived early. He just sat, waited. The crumb came, and that's a great finish from a small forward. One of the best in the game.
It's been an electric start. Michael Walters, 2 goals. Today is the day. Fife. Reid got him. Sandilands put Tippett into the ground. They're so ferocious at the contest at the moment. The Dockers. De Boer was well done, Mitchell, but only as far as Fife. Ball bobbling away. Tough one. Lloyd, he ran back into trouble. It was dangerous. Laidler just got his kick away in time. Sanderland's playing a really big game. Everton from Mundy. High ball now. Walters, it might drop short. Laidler did really well. Sensed the danger. Got across quickly. Richards. Miss Lloyd. Hill. Now Neil. Closing. Wide. Very wide.
Cunningham slows down for just a moment and then releases Rampy. Rampy kicks it up towards the wing. Sheridan in best position. Well played by Jack. And again goes after it in the opposite direction. Fife beat a couple in the end. Gives it to Mundy. Mundy goes back to Fife. Mundy. Short one now. Hill can go over the top. Main wants it. Will it get there in time? Getting back, but not in time, Mitchell. And a little too short. Main has taken this mark. 30 metres out directly in front.
Have a look at Fife. What a powerful figure he is. He's up to 10 possessions. Mundy's up to 10. And Hill is up to 9. So 3 of their key playmakers all featuring.
I don't think Tim's across that. Should kick this, and if he does, trouble for Sydney. Big trouble. Well, at the moment, it's something of a mismatch. Fremantle so sharp, so good.
And that last passage, then, Fife with 10 disposals. Teddy Richards has made a career out of doing that. Reading the ball well, getting back to fill the hole. McVeigh, Goods, Shaw. Tough one for Hanbury. Goods kept going. Shaw over the footy again. Well done to McVeigh. This is better, but it's hard work. Mitchell, his kick, a bit too much on it for Reid. Now Johnson with some work to do. Reid right there with him. Johnson held him out, not completely. Dawson comes in to help out. Reid did really well, kept going, got it off the boot, but only a behind.
6 behinds. The bigger problem could be coming up after quarter time for them. Hanbury gets it out. McVeigh quickly to Kennedy. Well played. And Reid deserves a goal.
Already haven't been able to nail one. He's got a good read on the wing.
Got to kick this. Sam has got the carry, puts it through.
Lloyd, not sure how he released that footy, but he's gone back and got it again. Hill there with him. Heaney still searching for his first disposal. Had his hands on the footy, can't get a clean touch. Mundy to Pavlich, brilliant.
That was a good mark too. Under duress, Pavlich out wide. De Boer. Fife is lurking just off the ball. De Boer fell over. Did well though. Fife about 80 metres from goal. Lowers the kick, bounces it down towards the pocket. Valentine loves this situation, pulls it back. Don't tell me Clark's marked the metre out. What a wonderful kick from Valentine. The breeze and all, the angle and the breeze made it almost impossible to get that ball where he got it. And Clark, the beneficiary, goes back and doesn't miss. Valentine has been terrific. Tippett.
Move it on, play on.
Just sets it up inside the forward 50. In front there, McVeigh, knocked away by Spur. Lloyd hurriedly down towards full forward. Now a chance down there for Jones. The only men left standing are Swans. Towers, a slick hand pass across towards Jones. Fumble came from Jack, and he improvises and misses.
That was a golden opportunity lost.
Wow.
That's better from Heaney too, just pushing up to the ball.
Heaney, Cunningham. Kennedy, back to Heaney again, and Shaw's run hard to provide the extra number. So he bounces, runs. Again, it's a 2-on-1 situation, but a very good kick, and Towers up in front marks. So that was better from Sydney. They carry it towards half forward, and Tippett. How did he get free? Dawson behind. Clark. They're looking
to
around
the right players to be able to construct this goal attempt.
1-4 from set shots this afternoon for the Sydney Swans. Kurt Tippett with one of those behinds. This to make the margin just 2 goals. He kicks it, and Sydney still right in it.
Balance of power shifting slightly now in this second term. Laidler's kick to the outer side, helped on its way. Big fist. Towers was the man who did that. Mzungu tackled by the aforementioned Towers. Kennedy again. Jack. Rampy under pressure. Hill. Beautiful. Walters.
Well, that was just a poor handball to a player.
Needs to take the responsibility for the Dockers. Walters, though, very good in this situation. Sets it up on the breeze and kicks the goal. So he's got 3, and they needed that one. Sydney were coming. Still coming, I'm sure. Looks back inside the 50. Kicks it that way. Johnson will fly from behind. Goods out-manoeuvres it and takes
backside to nudge into Johnson.
Startling that Johnson didn't even get a touch. There goes the kick by Goods. Hangs it out to the right, just trying to work it back, but never on line as it turned.
Everything they do under pressure. This kick to Cunningham, okay. Again, great grab in the fingertips. Town play, particularly late in the year for the Sydney Swans. Just the 4 goals for the year, and it never looked likely. Faded and
What's Walters doing giving up the ball that part of the ground? If anybody's going to kick a goal this afternoon, it's Walters.
Here's Rampy. Left half back up towards the wing. Ebbetson.
Oh, that's 50.
In the All-Australian squad, Ebbetson lays it off to Johnson, and Johnson goes inside the forward 50. And the others today so far. No signs of rust so far. Not there either. Valentine's got 2. Very conscious of Tippett. Keeps him at arm's length, well, sort of. And then tapped it down anyway to Fife. Across the goal front, outside the 50, but it will be coming back. Jones, sweeping hand pass and a good one. Opens up the middle. Laidler gets onto it. Wind assisted. It's gone a long way. Brilliant hand pass, wonderful goal.
Well, there's the pickup. There's the handball. He's probably kicked on, well, maybe 55. I've given him an extra couple.
well, it cleared the line easily, so
it was Sanderlands.
Just watching Tippett, Dawson was on him. He just didn't move at all. He just pointed to a spot that he wanted the ball to be placed in front of him. Hanbury has played inspired footy in this 3rd term.
Certainly lifting, trying to lift his team. Kennedy, Goods, Hanbury again. Kennedy now needs to wait for it on the bounce. Barlow's been quiet. Towers found a way through. Mitchell's been electric. Handball not good though. Muzungu. It's coughed up again. It was a good tackle from Rowan at the back on Johnson. They've got to fight hard now, Fremantle, to try and clear the area. And in the end, Main's handball to Barlow. He runs the wrong way, kicks backwards. Dangerous in 11 consecutive games.
Tippett in front, knocks it down. Fife wriggles free. Dawson over the top. Hill hard against the boundary line. Touched off the boot. Bounces around the outer side. Coming to meet it, Grundy. Good evasion by the veteran into Mines. Comes back to Shaw. Shaw gets the kick off down towards the pocket. Fife launches from behind. McVeigh snatches it out of the pack. Goes with the outside of the boot and kicks a goal. Oh, what a beauty. Jared McVeigh.
Just look at the construction of this goal again, just down the front, waiting for the crumb. Beautiful kick, and he knows it.
So a 24-point lead just moments
ago. They're going to try and slow Kennedy down. He's really starting to dominate this game.
Well, if they make it to the preliminary final, he will have him at their disposal. That was brilliant by Kennedy to Cunningham to Goods, who was tackled ferociously by Muzungu. Allowed Mundy in. Now Walters. He keeps the ball low. Fife 1-on-1. Fighting hard with Laidler. Richards arrives just a nick of the time and slips it over the line.
Kennedy's had 11 disposals in 11 minutes in this quarter of football.
Remarkable. There's Lloyd on the outer side. And Fremantle look uncomfortable trying to score a goal. Strange to relate. Goods around the outer side. Sends it long. Now Tippett leads back in the race. Towers on the angle. Will get there first though. Towers then fumbles. Close to the boundary line. Knocked away by Johnson. And that's good enough for Fremantle.
Yeah, that's as deliberate as you possibly see, although Teddy would say movement.
Pike did well. Try to get it to the back, and McVeigh. Lachie Neale's been brilliant in that situation all afternoon. Pearce is clearing kick. Fife. Now Barlow. Not his best afternoon. He goes back into trouble. Walters was clever enough to get the handball away. Muzungu. Now for Sheridan. Sits in front. Coming at him, Shaw. Left his territory, came towards him. De Boer couldn't quite mark. Rampy's there. De Boer's recovery good. Laidler was close. Barlow got it from Main. High ball back towards the top of the square. Mundy takes it over.
The pressure's gone up a notch, hasn't it, in the third term?
What about...
And he's up to 28 disposals. You see there, Fife been busy again this quarter.
He had 16 at half-time. He's hard to build a fence around. Tossed in, knocked down by Pike. Main, Neil steps through the pack and kicks a goal. Gee, it's been a long time coming.
Tippett back in the centre bounce. This time, as you see, Lockie Neal just celebrating after that goal. He'll be up against Clark. I think this advantage.
Sandilands was in the hole. Even if he didn't mark, it was going to be hard for a Sydney player to get their hands on it first. Dangerous situation here. Spur, just enough. Barlow on the deck. He did brilliantly. Gets the ball back. That was very clever to Sheridan. Clearing kick, Grundy. Mark all free kick.
There was a sleight of hand by Barlow. Oh, terrible kick coming across the ground. Ballantyne read it brilliantly. Now goes to space. Mzungu, a late inclusion. De Boer runs through the middle. Mundy, advantage was paid. Mundy's taken it. Paddles it down towards half-forward to Fife. Fife needs some help. Goes to Pavlich. Pavlich sees a runner. Can do it himself. Lines up and misses. It's that responsibility.
Hubertson. Zach Clark got very high, couldn't mark it. Here it is, Kennedy, for the 11th consecutive week, 30 disposals. First time it's been done in the AFL. Towers swoops on the loose ball, kicks a goal. It's back to 13 points. Sydney keep coming.
Start of the final term and the first qualifying final in Perth. Still bright and sunny. Sandilands hooks it down. Mundy gets a hand pass away. Charging in was Barlow. Hanbury brilliant. Mitchell came back to him. Sheridan took him down. Mitchell had a third go. Off the ground, McVeigh grabbed by Mundy. Tumbles a kick down towards half-forward. Bounced on its point. Up goes Pavlich. Brilliant take. Decides not to kick towards goal. Instead goes short to Ballantyne. Now, there was nobody deep. And still appears as though he wouldn't blow out a candle. Runs inside the 50. Kick is on the way, and it's gun barrel straight. The little fella is pumping, and so are Fremantle. Right on the wing. Short. Oh, De Boer dropped it. Still in play, though, De Boer. That was okay. Mundy crashes through a would-be tackle. Goes to Sheridan. They're using the ball a lot. They haven't gone very far. Barlow paid the mark. Now, no, that's really tough.
That's really tough, though.
Yeah. I'm not sure Barlow knew it was a mark.
Everyone else stopped. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone else said, I can hear what you're saying.
The umpire taking it on board. That is really 50-50, isn't it? It's marginal because you can understand what happened to both parties. Barlow feigned to go. Jones reacted. Perhaps he wasn't sure it was a mark either. But anyway, he's got the 50 and should get the goal. And they will take it every day of the week.
So with every minute that goes past, Fremantle absorbing the pressure. Harder and harder for Sydney. Pavlich, the target. Lloyd read it off the hands well. Jones tried to weave it through. I think he wanted to get Lloyd. He got Hanbury instead. That'll do. Kennedy, long ball. Tippett, Dawson, Tippett. Tippett gets the free.
Sydney! Go through.
Second consecutive day, 2 finals in Perth. Another crowd over 40,000. Tippett's kick is home. And Sydney still alive. Tim. It's going to take 4 goals. Sandilands up in front. Taken by Mitchell. Swings it around into the post.
Gee.
Oh, such a good
Commands space as well as any player still in the game.
Mundy. Neil, quick hands. Sheridan found a way through. Kicks it up towards the wing. Sandilands surrounded the football, enveloped it, gave it across towards a teammate there, Pearce. Pearce goes inside the forward 50. Last roll of the dice here for Sydney. They can't concede. Rampy, some indecision with Rowan. Rowan goes back across the goal front to Rampy, if you don't mind. And Rampy glares at him, and then it's okay with me. He got flattened. He got straight up. Beat the players up. Players should be ashamed. After the boundary throw in, Barlow is in there. Shaw won a hard ball. Off the ground, Ballantyne. It spins back, taken by Rampy. Well, he beat a hard man there, just fended Fife off. The kick comes to the 50, and Neil takes the mark. Is the short one on? It's a crowded forward 50. Neil goes for the short one. In all respects, it clears Ballantyne. Runs free at the back. Fife. He's taken down by Jones. Jones didn't give a quarter. He surprised Fife there. Fife was looking at him. Neither of them
Just over. So Hill, next one, makes it virtually impossible for Sydney. High ball, Sandilands!
Play on.
Not paid the mark. Richards, well, he had it so long. McVeigh, Hanbury, looked to mark. Crowd letting the umpires know. Cunningham, Goods, still they move the ball forward, Sydney. They won't lie down. Ball comes out to Jack. Got it from Cunningham. Now Jetta in some space. Needs to go all the way. He's got virtually no one to give it to. Shaw runs for him. Inside 50. Can they finish with a goal? No.
And that's a tired kick from Shaw, who's just run from
Sends a high ball. Walters backs out of the contest. In front, Fife. Had it thumped away by Rampy. Taken in front there by Jetta. Gives it to Jones. In two minds. Make that 3. Goes to Lloyd. Lloyd hesitates. He's across half back. Brings it back to the corridor. Why not? He saw Kennedy. Kennedy gives it to Shaw. He hasn't stopped running, Shaw. Comes out to Mitchell. Mitchell, a short one. Goods will need to go. Gutsy mark.
Michael Johnson was coming hard at him. They've been together for a lot of the afternoon. Goods terrific. Paid the mark, Mitchell. It was only just 15. Plays on quickly. Tippett's on. He didn't hold it either. That one probably the right call, and now a throw. Well, Tippett, who's tried his heart out all day, did everything but bring the ball to ground.
I put it down to not just pressure, tiredness. He should have swallowed that one, though, Tippett. It was a beautifully placed kick.
Balance, Fife, brilliantly done. DeBoer sustained his run over the head of Ballantyne. They rush back. Jetta's in the front position. Grabbed by Ballantyne. Jetta beat them all on his knees. Won a hard ball. Comes away with dash. Kennedy just about out of dash. Gives it across to McVeigh. McVeigh through midfield to Shaw once again. He's been relentless, Shaw. Demands that somebody come at him. Heaney does and takes the mark.
Plays on quickly into the pocket.
10-9, 4 metres.
6 disposals for Mitchell, the 22-year-old. 27 now. It's a high ball. There's a whistle.
Sydney, grab these jumpers.
Sydney's free kick.
Clear hole.
It was at quarter time and three-quarter time. Just over 7 minutes on the clock. Tippett has kicked the goal. He's got his third, and it's game on at Domain.
This is the free kick against Clark. You see the hold there, grab the jumper. Just too easy for the umpire.
One of these players at least. Out of the middle, DeBoer. Untidy kick. Tracking it back, Lloyd. Over the shoulder, Grundy. McVeigh, they will not be denied, these Swans. McVeigh breaks away. Here they come again. Long, dangerous ball. And Heaney is marked. 45 metres out. Needs to settle. By the look of him, thinks he can get the trip. A tale of two cities. He's on the 50. Kick is on the way. Perth breathes a sigh of relief. He liked his game today. Sends it inside the forward 50 once again. Big pack at the drop. Well, Fremantle didn't contest too well. Down goes Johnson. Wrenching the ball out of there was Neil. Gives it to Fife. Hand passes to Sheridan. His kicking's been poor today. This one no exception. Wanders back towards the middle. Well, it found Main to DeBoer. Now Walters. The lead-up man again is Pavlich. Nobody back. Sydney have got the numbers. Pavlich delays, gives it to the left footer. Walters goes looking for Valentine. Timely fist there from McVeigh. Cunningham was taken down. McVeigh falling to the turf. Put it in front of Goods. And the veteran runs away. The outer side. Sends it down towards half forward. But the mark is taken by Sutcliffe.
Again, slow to move it on, but that's okay. They held it, and again, Lloyd had it spent before he got it. He's given it straight back to Nat Fife, who loses the ball. Kennedy coming at him, holding the ball, the call.
They can tip it back out on the ground as quickly as they can.
Clever kick. Well, the unlikeliest of heroes. He hung on to it to be a goal of difference. We could be talking extra time. Who knows? Rowan. Well, not with that kick, we're not. And it gets the ball back to Fremantle.
Sydney.
Wonderful.
Whatever happens.
Sydney 4-9 from set shots. Fremantle 7-3. Long ball. Tippett again. What a game he's played. Nobody, Franklin. Then they lost Reid early, and Tippett just keeps going. High ball in. Mark under pressure. Lee Spur.
Mark's here.
I guess kicking.
Slap down in front and Hill. Hill gives it to Ibbotson.
Ibbotson then driving the ball towards half forward. Laidler was pushed by Walters. Got the footy. Ballantyne. Rampy did well. Runs away from Walters. Kick to the middle and Heaney. They're still on here. Quick handball forward. Gathered by Mitchell. Sends it down towards Tippett. Got under the football. Johnson meets it hard. Towers comes hard. Heaney onto the boot to bounce it through.
Oh.
He's missed it. Just brushing the post.
Neil to himself inside the last minute. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant by Rowan.
Do you know
How about that?
That might have been a goal had that not hit the post. I reckon that came off Rowan's boot.
Do you reckon he smothered it onto his own boot?
I reckon it came off his boot. Had that gone through, it may well have been a goal.
Well, Spur oblivious to that. Me too. Ball comes outside the 50. The ball to a falling Barlow. Hill. Back to Neil to Hill. Kicks it up towards the wing. Ballantyne's in front. Pumped away by Rampy. Brilliant by Hanbury. Back to Rampy. Inside the forward 50. Ibbotson run down. Tippett. Wonderful stuff by the big man. Jarred out of there. Lloyd. Hand passes. Eventually, though, it's Fremantle who prevail. Barlow. Main's kick was smothered. Bodies around the football now, and they lock it up. And we're down to 10 seconds. So Fremantle will advance to a preliminary final. But gee, they've been made to work. Sandilands patched up. Kennedy's got the football, and fitting the siren sounds perhaps when he's got it.
And if you didn't admire Sydney before this game, you'd have to admire them after this performance this afternoon.
You wouldn't want to go to Sydney and play them. Two preliminary finals in Perth then. Of the two teams that have won, no doubt who was the more impressive. Last night's West Coast Eagles, and Sydney so impressive this afternoon, but they go down by 9, and the faces tell the story. They have the warriors of the game. Perhaps a warrior for this week. And that man, well, he was a guy who read the riot act at three-quarter time. Fremantle winners full time at Domain Stadium in what was a terrific competitive game of footy.